Hey everyone, this is Lance, and welcome to Amped About Aimpad, where I pick a game that shows that it's better to play using the Aimpad than it is using the keyboard. So for today's game, I decided to do something a little special. I grew out my beard a little bit, a good week's worth of growth right there, and I got my shades, and I got my hat. So you know what that means. It's go time for Medal of Honor, Combat Beard Simulator 2000. So in this game, we have this point where we're going to be driving in our little ATV here. So with the keyboard, it liked to drop me out of the game for some reason. So anyways, I am driving with this keyboard, and you can tell it's a little wonky making this turn, and it's not quite as smooth. Switch back to the Aimpad. Now when I turn, I can smoothly turn around and make those small adjustments as I crash down. And it's a lot easier to steer, essentially. So this is a pretty good instance of where steering comes into a big play anytime you're using vehicles and using the Aimpad. I also chose this game for another couple of good reasons. So one thing that any first-person shooter that uses this allows you the ability to kind of sneak and to move slowly without crouching, because even while you're crouching, you can move super slow. And so any type of stealth game or any type of opportunity that you're trying to just sneak around, you just have a much better experience just kind of being able to take your time moving through a level. Otherwise, if you're using the keyboard, it's pretty much a constant running state everywhere you're going. Even when you're sneaking, you just don't go slow unless you're crouching. And everyone else around you, they're like standing up, moving around slowly, but you're not. It's kind of annoying. So in this particular sequence, we can see these guys coming in, and we're gonna take out some guy here. So there's something else pretty darn cool about this game that I haven't seen a lot of other games. So when you're using the keyboard, there's this option to use the Alt key. So say I'm crouching down behind this little thing here for cover. If I press the Alt key and I press S and go down, I'm still holding down the Alt key, and I can like shift around this rock any direction that I want, which is nice because if you want to keep yourself covered here and then stick out and take a shot, you can do that. But the unfortunate thing is when you want to stick it out, it's like sticking out really far. So with the Aimpad, I've set this button here, and I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy real quick before the mission ends. So he's dead. And so now I can do the same thing, except now when I'm crouching on this rock, I can peek out just as much as I want to and not expose my body or my head to people that might be shooting at me from way over here and things like that if I were to go straight out this way or straight out that way. And I can actually peek out just as much as I want from this rock, and it's a much more analog experience. And I can play peekaboo a little bit easier. I can peekaboo, hey, peekaboo. Otherwise with this one, you're like, hey guys, what's going on? Hey, whoa! Yeah! Not a whole lot of adjustments. You can't just barely peek up and down around things. So it's kind of annoying there. I don't know where my friend Dusty went. Where'd he go? Oh, yeah, maybe somewhere over here. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, there he is. Okay. So Dusty, he just wants to beat on people here. Another thing, so see how he's walking slowly, and I want to follow him at the same speed just for tactical reasons? I can do that with the Aimpad, but if I do it with the keyboard, it's pretty much a constant walking state, and if I keep on moving, I'm going to pass him up. So we're going to pick up these guys real quick. So watch what he's doing. He's running, and I'm going just too slow. If I run, I'm going to go a little bit too fast. So for the sake of game design, a lot of animators will make it so that it looks good while a character, a non-playing, an NPC character is walking, and it looks natural. But it's not at the same speed that you're walking at or the same speed that you're running at. So it's kind of not very convincing when you can't walk at the same speed as other non-playing characters. Using the Aimpad, you can, obviously. So I don't know what Dusty wants me to do. I think, yeah, alright, so I'm going to go in here. So now I have this opportunity to, alright, I am going to sneak around this corner and peek out just as much as I want, take out that guy, and no problem. I now am told to do something else, so I'm going to be a little bit sneakier here. We'll go like this. Oops. Alright, so I'll hold down my function key and go hit just as much as I want it, and take him out. Not expose any more than I want to, or any more than I need to. Dusty's taking care of business with his hat and his beard and his glasses, just like me. And we're gonna go crazy here. So yep, we pretty much cleared them all. That's pretty much how it goes. So when you're playing with Aimpad, oh, yeah, we're good. All right, so pretty much how the difference between playing with the keyboard, playing with the Aimpad, big difference. You get a more analog experience, a better smooth experience, and much more tactical experience, using the ability to slightly peek around corners and slightly steer your vehicles, and it's a lot more fun. And I actually played the entire game of Medal of Honor just with the Aimpad, and I honestly would not have preferred to play it any other way. I would not have wanted to play it with the keyboard, simply because of that whole peeking functionality. It was freaking awesome to be able to sit around a rock and just peek out as much as I want, take one guy out, and then peek out a little more, take out the other guy, and just expose my body just as much as I minimally need to. So really, no better way to play Medal of Honor Beard Simulator 2000 than with the Aimpad. Thank you.